So often we post self-care graphics on social media, and I don't know if it's because it's trending or if it's a trending thing to do. Um, but what I do know is not many of us are taking this self-care thing serious. And the reason I say that is because I could be sitting right next to someone posting a self-care graphic, and then they're talking in their captions about how they're taking a day for themselves, and all of the self-care cliche things to say, but in reality they're all wrapped up in all kinds of ish, like drama galore. So today we're putting a stop to that ish, okay? Today is the day that we are going to stop that, okay? Hi guys, it's Lakita Willis of MakiBeauty.com, and you're listening to Confidence on Stilettos, where we empower you to set goals, crush them, and look damn good while doing it by showing up bigger, braver, and bolder in life and in business. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right on in to this podcast. So now listen, beauties, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, okay? Now, going back to self-care, now that we are starting, or we have started, I should say, 2020 off right, it's imperative that you take care of yourself. Like, seriously, self-care is so much more than sipping a glass of wine or sitting in a tub of your favorite bubble bath. At least for me, it's so much more than that. It's all about like your mental health. So take care of you. Just being like transparent right now, and I'm always, if I'm not anything with you guys, I am 100, 1,000, 1 million trillion, infinity, and beyond percent real with you, okay? So here's a transparent moment. Now, I went through a spell where I felt like I was mentally coming undone, and I didn't know how I really got there. It was just a bad situation. It was a moment of complete uncomfortableness, and it was where I really grew at. And when I say I was mentally coming undone and I had this spell, this was in 2019, okay? This was recent, honey. I mentally felt like I was coming undone. And again, I didn't know how I got there, right? So when I turned everything off, and when I say I turned everything off, I mean literally turned everything off, okay? The TV, stopped going on social media, the phone. I turned everything off because it was just too much noise going on around me, to the point where I wasn't grasping me. So once I literally turned everything off, I could see how I was driving myself insane, and also how I was allowing others to do whatever they wanted to do, which was not fair, okay? It was not fair, and I was mentally distraught. Like, it did not fare well for my mental health at all, okay? So when I say we're putting an end to this today, I truly mean that. This is a personal situation for me. This is really personal. And I care about each and every last one of you. And I don't want you to run into the same situations that I did. And mentally, you can easily come undone if you do not be mindful and care about you. A lot of times people on the outside, they'll tell you that you're being selfish. Baby, it's okay, okay? It's okay to be selfish when it comes to you. Because at the end of the day, if you do not take care of yourself, there's no one that's going to do that for you. If people do not see that you value yourself, they will not value you. If they do not see that you value your health, they will not value their health. And let's just be real. Once people start seeing you value your health, that inspires others to say, you know what, hold up, let me see. Maybe I need to go get a checkup. Maybe I need to do this, and it starts leading them down the right path. Now, like I said, self-care is different for everyone. So do what you need to do. But by all means, honey, do take some time for yourself. Now, I'm not, like I said, I wanted to keep this short and I want to keep this sweet. So I'm just going to give you a couple things that you could do as it relates to just unplugging and taking care of yourself and your mental health and just caring about you. Again, the biggest thing that you want to do is you want to learn how to unplug. I mean, don't check social media for your likes. Don't check social media for anything. When you are going on your self-care journey and you're trying to figure you out and figure out, what's really driving you, especially if you find yourself being moody, if you find yourself, just out the pocket, just having an attitude. Like that was me. Like I would be riding down the street, nobody in the damn car with me, but I would be riding down the street mad as hell, like just mad, just attitude on 1,000, to the point where I would have to say, you know what, Lakita, what the hell are you mad at? What the hell are you mad at? Like I had to check my damn self. I had to check me. Like, ain't nobody in this car but you. What are you mad at? So when I say, when you go on this self-care journey, please learn how to unplug. Please learn how to not give a damn about what's going on social media. Don't give a damn about who calling you and ringing your phone. Care about you. Plug into you. So some of the things that you can do, which I've done, and I've done all of these things, I meditate. And during my meditation, it was very hard at first when I started meditating. So I had to do like self-guided meditations. So, by the way, I don't know why I keep saying so. So it must be my damn favorite word. But what I did is I went on to YouTube. And if you type in, when you go on YouTube, if you type in the search engine, self-guided meditation, it will lead you to all kinds of self-guided meditations. And that's where I began at, because then it helped me to just focus on my breathing and focus on visualization and focus on things like that. Meditation for me also will be me putting on, jazz music, and not necessarily just jazz music, but any type of music where I could move my body and, connect with me. So you want to be able to do that. If you hear any like bumping while I'm doing this podcast, I don't know what is right now going on in my laundry room, but the washing machine is doing whatever it want to do, and I'll check on that later, okay? So meditation helped me like realign my mind, body, and soul. So that was one thing that I did, do. Second thing that is a non-negotiable for me at this point, and especially in 2020, and especially how I became a little undone in 2019, a non-negotiable is monthly massages. You have no idea how much energy, negative energy, our bodies have inside. And the way that you can release that is through massages. There are lymph nodes in our bodies, and it releases those negative toxins that build up, and then it recalibrates your energy. So get your monthly massages. If you're here in like the Brandon area or Riverview, Tampa, Florida area, where I'm at, there is a spa that I've always gone to this spa to get my massages, and it's so beautiful. It's so relaxing, and they are really good at what they do. And it's called Daydreams Day Spa. It's on Kings Boulevard in the Brandon area. But like, I'm talking about massages as low as $110. And I know that may be steep for some people, but believe me, like there was a massage I got there. It's called Journeys to Heaven. And I promised you, I did see Jesus. I did. I promise. So if you are, whatever area you're in, just Google in your area to find a good masseuse, okay? Not someone that's going to hurt you. You're looking for relaxation at this point. Again, the number 3, which I've already said this, is unplugging from social media and phone calls. turn off your text messaging notifications. And what I typically do, that way I don't have to like do the whole notification thing. Because I have an iPhone, I just swipe up and put it on airplane mode. That way I don't get any incoming anything, honey. And then once I do that, if I'm going to be unplugged for an hour, 2 hours, that's what the heck I want to do. Now, for those of us who have little kids in school and we have parents that we're taking care of, we have things and like emergency situations that can come up like really quickly, which we all do. But I'm talking about those who are really taking care of like sickly parents, and you got small kids, anything happen with them babies while they're in school. I wouldn't say necessarily put your phone on airplane mode, but again, maybe put your phone, turn off the notifications or put your phone temporarily into another room, okay? Number 4 for me is praying. Baby, baby, baby. There is power in prayer, okay? Just connecting with God, and for whatever you believe in, if you believe in the universe, if you believe in Buddha, whatever your religion is, and I'm not necessarily talking about religion, I'm just talking about a relationship with who you believe in, and I believe in Jesus Christ. So there is power in prayer. There is power in having that intimate relationship, okay? Your relationship with who you believe in is going to be different than anybody else's relationship, because that's just what a relationship is, right? My relationship with my mother is totally different than my little sister's relationship with my mother and my older sister's relationship with my mother, because we all have that intimate relationship, and you have to find a way to plug into that, okay? So I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to sit that out there. There's many Bibles out there. If you're of Christian faith, there's many Bibles out there. There's many books that teach you this. And the one book I am going to highly recommend, and that is Cora Jake's Ferocious Warrior, where she's teaching you the principles of prayer. And it is phenomenal. I want to just give her a quick shout out for even deciding to do that book and share her journey with us. It's amazing. So if you haven't picked up Cora Jake's Coleman book, please do go out, get it. It's you. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna love it. All right. So number 5 is daily journaling. If you truly have been following me, I started with journaling. When I started off on my journey, yes, I'm a makeup artist, I'm an esthetician, and I also coach beautypreneurs of how to truly step into their passion and purpose and set their goals and crush their goals. And one of the ways that you do that and you develop and you grow is by daily journaling, brain dumping, because we have so much going on in this world where we're trying to process so much information that we're being fed, that it just overloads us, right? And what typically happens when you overload a computer memory system, it crashes, it stops working. And so therefore, that's what journaling does. Journaling dumps all of your emotions out on paper. Your journaling dumps all of your ideas out on paper so it can make room for more. And then what I typically do is, after I've journaled for like 2 weeks, I'll go back and read some of my journal entries to see what was going on with me during that time. And I'm always sure to find a strategy or things that I could be doing different in my life in the present day. Another thing that I do, and this is number 6, and that's going to be just sit in nature. I love when I'm having a moment, I will step outside my door and I'll just look up in the sky. I love looking at clouds. I love looking at the way that the clouds have openings to them, and you can see the sun rays coming down. And I love going for walks. I like looking at trees. I like hearing the birds. I like all of that stuff that people just like, really, girl, please. But I love it because I always find a moment where I can hear God leading me and giving me answers to the prayers I've been praying. So, I mean, if that's your thing and you want to try it out, even if that's not your thing, I say get out of your comfort zone and try something different, baby. This is all what it's about. It's about personal growth. And number 7, honey, is, girl, just go get a facial, okay? Get a facial. There is power in just, girl, finding you a good facialist, a good skin therapist, an esthetician, and just getting on a facial bed, listening to relaxation music, closing your eyes, taking a nap, and getting pampered, and at the same time relaxing your mind. Getting all of those toxins out of your face and just giving yourself time to breathe and just take you a beauty nap, honey. The best compliment that any of my clients give me is when they fall asleep. When they come and get on my facial bed and I'm doing their facial, and after a while I can see them that heavy breathing, or you can hear them slightly snoring. That is the best compliment you can give any esthetician, okay? Besides, girl, my skin look great. Like, that is the best compliments that you can give an esthetician. So, but whatever you decide is your business, honey. But I just say, just make a decision and start somewhere. If you want to start by going to get a massage, start there. If you want to start by just unplugging your phone for a few hours, start there, but start somewhere. If having a glass of wine or sitting in your bubble bath and just being present, if that's your thing, then that's your thing. If your self-care is going out, getting your nails done, getting your toes done, baby, do that, but unplug when you're doing it. Do not allow people, this world, anything to stop you from taking care of you, okay? And I just wanted to just come on here real quick because that was heavy on my heart. Just make sure you maintain your overall health, okay? So I'm just trying to see how to really convey this. Most people, or most women, I should say, that listen to my podcast, they're either aspiring entrepreneurs, or they are beauty entrepreneurs, or they're just everyday women. But most of the majority are either small business owners, or they're trying to start up their business. So the best thing that I can tell you is maintaining your overall health is, of course, your mental health as well as your physical health. And when you're in this business to build a $1 billion empire, you have to take care of yourself. There is no way you're going to be able to build that if you do not take care of yourself. So again, babies, I just want to say, baby, go ahead and be selfish. Take care of you. Start on your self-care journey as soon as possible. All right. That's it. That's it, my loves. That's all I got for you, okay? So don't forget to subscribe and rate the podcast, and let your friends know. Invite your friends. Share it out, honey. And if you want me to discuss or touch on a topic, do not forget to leave it in the comments. Leave a positive comment, and let me know about your self-care journeys as well. All right, so until next time, my beauties, have a blessed day, and I'll talk with y'all and chat with you on the next podcast.